Hi friends, it's Blue Lucy and I'm here to do a June 2025 Tarotcast for you. And we're going to just see the prevalent energies that are going to be floating in the atmosphere. We're going to see themes to embody and what we need to know to reach our highest good. All right. So I'm just going to get some oracle cards out first. These are the themes to embody and also some of the themes that are going to be floating around. So first we have tend and trunk. So tend, maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. And we have trunk, stability, loyalty, and reliability. And I just want to say that Saturn has moved into Aries now, and Saturn is a taskmaster planet that's really going to set us on course for making something solid for ourselves in the next couple years ahead. So creating something solid for ourselves, embodying some self-mastery, developing self-mastery, setting things into motion and seeing things really clearly, and really like kind of lighting a fire under our asses. Okay, it's like really the will to get things done. So we have the urge to go forward, but we also have the urge to see things in the long term. So going forward, but also steadily, because what we're creating is something to last a lifetime. And that's exciting. So in the midst of that, we have tend and trunk. Tend to your trunk. Maybe you need to do some strengthening. I'm seeing strengthening exercises like squats and lunges, core work. Also, stability, loyalty, and reliability. And I'm losing my voice a little bit right now. So this makes me think that there might be, you might be entering June with some problems or issues kind of speaking up for ourselves and what we want. Switch my light here. That might be better. Okay. So speaking up for yourself and in terms of your security. So maybe, for example, you want to ask for a raise at work and you're not sure how to go about doing that. But needing to speak up. So like crafting, maybe just write out what you're going to say or something like that. So tending, maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. Yeah. So this is really saying we need to pay attention to what we're creating in the long haul. Tend to your stability. Maybe you want to look into some investments or maybe set aside a little more in your 401k or, look at options for retirement, etc., etc. Yeah, or asking for a raise. So tending to our stability. And bird with freedom and opportunity. And hearth, safety, comfort, and spiritual connection. Yeah, so there is heavy energy on stability. And it's almost suggesting that some of us might feel the urge to kind of step out on our own, kind of break free a little bit. Maybe some of us are changing jobs, and maybe some of us are deciding to go into business for ourselves or create a side gig, or some freedom or a new opportunity is going to come our way that really sets us up nicely. We have hearth. So that is your home, the place where you feel comfortable, where you have the comforts of home, but also spiritual connection. So really also tending to our mental health, the thoughts that we find ourselves thinking and the words we're saying. I've been hearing a lot lately that our words are spells. So what we say, we're stating, we're creating, we're attracting that to us. And so that's a challenge too with self-talk. Sometimes we have a little negative self-talk. So you might want to tend to those things in your own mind. Okay, so that's a really nice way to start the month off freedom, opportunities, really paying attention to what we want to see in our future. And I'm just going to get some tarot cards now. So for the energy coming up, blasting out of the deck already, we have the Three of Cups with the Moon. We have the Emperor with the Knight of Cups. So in the weeks ahead, there might be something to celebrate. We have a community here. We have the Three of Cups. So this is getting together with people, with friends, family, loved ones. We are, entering on graduation season. So you might be attending some parties, some get-togethers, gatherings where you're celebrating and really being grateful for the good things, the accomplishments, the achievements. And also, for some of us, there's maybe an unknown sense about the future ahead, but that's not stopping us from celebrating the present moment. So there's some things ahead that are uncertain. Sometimes stepping out onto your own with freedom and opportunity here, changing things around for stability, brings a sense of excitement because we feel good, because maybe we're honoring our path a little more, that inner voice that's saying, hey, maybe do X, Y, and Z. So you do, and it feels good. But also, like, what's ahead? Risks are called risks for a reason. So there might be some adrenaline and anxiety about what's ahead, because you might not have a full plan in place. You just know something needs to change. And you're not sure what the whole path looks like. But in the upcoming weeks, also with that, we have the Emperor with the Knight of Cups. So this is really, I'm going to bring the bird back up here too, because this feels like an opportunity from a distinguished authority, bringing some type of offer that feels good to hear and receive and to be offered, quite frankly. So it looks like there's an upcoming offer that's pretty nice, that might really speak to the stability that you're yearning to create in your life. Okay, let's see. I want to see some challenges. So what are some challenges that we might face? Some obstacles or challenges? Just gonna Seven of Cups. Okay, that just kind of flew out with the Ace of Swords. Okay, I feel like I need to get one more. So Seven of Cups is options, having a lot of options. It's also maybe feeling confused about them, which would really line up with the Moon here. So yeah, maybe you have an abundance of options, or you're designing like the vision board of the next 5 or 10 years of your life. But somewhere in there, the challenge is feeling clear about that. Okay, so yeah, there's some unclarity. Is that a word? Like, what direction do I go in? I feel like there's something else I want to say about the Seven of Cups that's slipping my mind. So yeah, it's choices and options. It's also daydreams and designing. So designing, if you're not sure about it, just start playing around and design it. Feel things out. Like if you have 2 options that you're weighing, maybe write them out on a piece of paper and take one and hold it to your chest and see and think about it and see how it makes you feel on the inside. Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel heavy, light? And do that with both of the options, just as a way to see how you feel and what way you might want to go. So the challenge this month might be designing the future. And we have Warren here also with challenge. So this could point to the family or the friend, like the unit that you feel comfortable in. It's possible that everyone might have an opinion about what you should do. But really, let's get advice for that now. So what is the advice? Oh my goodness. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the 3 hairs. So Knight of Pentacles, 3 hairs. Okay, I was feeling this too. So Knight of Pentacles is moving slowly but surely toward an outcome. So even if you're not sure how something is going to manifest or what the steps might be, you can still embody the energy and feel it and hold on to it, because there really is something tangible popping up here soon, okay? And you'll know it because it'll feel good. It'll feel good in your bones. And lucky hairs, well, the lucky hairs, the 3 hairs are lucky. So your shining star, your best bet, the way forward. And also Knight of Pentacles is very solid, slow but steady, like the turtle and the hare in that folk tale where they're racing, the turtle and the rabbit, and the turtle wins. But it might be worth it just to stand still for a second and really get grounded in you and your heart space and your goals and desires, whatever your purpose is, and feeling into that, because it's like you're not going to make a wrong choice if you go into the direction of what's sitting boldly in your chest. Does that make sense? So the advice is to get grounded, and if you can have some alone time, preferably in nature on a sunny day, you know, at a park or something, but go meditate, just someplace you can get away from all of the opinions outside of you. And really hone in on your intuition. Okay, that is the advice. Okay, and after that we have 8 of Wands with hide and seek. So it's almost like out of the blue, out if something has been elusive. So if this moon confusion energy, you know, as we start June, by the 3rd or 4th week of June, something is going to come out of the bushes, basically, really quickly. So something is going to be incoming out of the blue. That's what that makes me feel like. And what does the end of June look like then? So you might hear of something unexpectedly, or something might come in after a time of things not really moving. Ace of Cups and the Sun. This is going to be happy, happy, happy. So a bright new opportunity, fulfilling opportunities. Your cup runneth over here, and it's going to bring a lot of joy, fulfillment, satisfaction. The feeling you have after a lot of effort. It's a job well done. So June holds some really exciting prospects. So keep on the lookout, stay grounded, really I want to say have like an expectation, but also a relaxing. So yeah, Saturn and Aries, so go for it, but also hold back enough to let the process happen naturally. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So this is exciting. I love this energy. Thank you so much for joining me. If this resonated at all with you, please help me out by putting a like, comment below, share, subscribe. The energy exchange is nice, and it lets me know how this resonates for you. Okay, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Have a good month.